feature and you finished third. You just about had second. What happened?
Well, I don't know. I got by Joey down there in the bottom of 3 and 4, and you know, the top was a little bit faster line, I thought, and I went to the top, and I thought I heard him for the slide job, so I was trying to crowd him. I got off of the cushion a little bit, and he drove by me coming out of the 4. I just gave up the spot.
You know, what a week, though. You rented an engine to come here, and you're third place. This is big money.
Yeah, this is spectacular. I tell you what, Lanny Rao and the Shop Motorsports team, Wayne Purdy, Alan Rao, they're doing a great job working on the car. And, you know, we really got to thank Don Ott. I mean, he come on board and he had faith to put a premier engine in the car, and it paid off all week.
It paid off in a big way. Let's go to Tony Bachhoven.
Well, Jason Myers, you came home fifth tonight. Great run.
Yeah, a little disappointing. You know, everyone that's behind us there, Charlie Garrett and the whole crew there tonight did a great job. And honestly, I think we had a third-place car. I just made too many mistakes there, and right there at the end kind of got Dyson with Danny and gave up a couple spots. So it's still a good run. I mean, fifth at the Knoxville Nationals, that's nothing to complain about, but sure would like to have been a little bit better. And I like just a little disappointing, that's all.
How was the track to your liking tonight?
I think the track was great. I don't know if we might have missed it a little bit. I seemed to be a little bit tight, not too bad early in the race, but then got kind of tight as the fuel load came off, and should have compensated for it a little more on the red flag there and just didn't do the right thing. So, like I said, good racetrack, good racing. I mean, I think that's probably the most racing for the lead I've seen in the Nationals in a long time. So, good job to the track crew, and we'll take it fifth place for tonight and come back next year.
Well, you're right, Jason. Ralph Capitani and the staff here at the Knoxville Raceway at the Marion County Fairgrounds did an outstanding job all weekend of providing one of the best half-mile dirt tracks on the planet to race for the Nationals Championship, and we'll be right back for more. Speed's coverage of the 46 Super Clean Knoxville Nationals, presented by the Midwest Ford Dealers, is brought to you by Super Clean. Not just clean, super clean. And by the Midwest Ford Dealers. Bold moves, the Midwest Ford Dealers. Welcome back to Knoxville. The 46th annual Super Clean Knoxville Nationals is wrapping up. In the middle on the top step of that podium is a guy who wins it all, Donnie Schatz. But there's another driver who's won it 12 times, Dave, who came up just a touch short this year.
Steve Kinzer, did you need another yellow?
Well, I needed one and I didn't need one. It's a little bit of both. I had my tires so hot running around in the middle when they cooled back off. They sealed over on me, so I needed a few laps to get them heated back up. And I was for about 2 or 3 laps I couldn't get her to go forward. And after that I could go pretty good, but I probably should have that last go around. I should have got down in the moisture and got some heat in the tires and stayed there where I wasn't sliding around. And you know, I think I could have probably ran third, but I elected to try to take a shot at trying to get by some cars real quick, and it actually backed up a little bit. But we come a long ways, a lot farther than what I figured we would, to be honest with you.
Well, it's great to see you, old friend. I've seen you a lot of nights, buddy. You turned in as good a one as I've seen tonight. Let's go back upstairs.
No doubt about it, Dave, and that's why they call him the King. As you take a look at the full field rundown tonight, Lasowski ends up finishing 4th. Kinzer 6th. A lot of fight still left in a couple of those old veteran dogs at this place.
Boy, absolutely. But I guess the thing, it strikes me, you know, the tears of joy in Donnie Schatz and the tears of sadness and sorrow in Joey Saldana. Joey Saldana made $70,000, and you got to remember these guys race generally for $10,000 to win. Made $70,000, and you could just see the disappointment in his eyes. Second's not good enough here at the Nationals.
That's exactly what we said when we came on the air, and I guarantee you he's not even thinking about the $140,000. He's just thinking about sleeping with that trophy tonight.
Yeah, and he's very envious of Donnie Schatz right now, right at this moment, and he's thinking, what if I'd have done this, if I'd have done that, if we'd changed this, changed that. He'll probably think of that all night long tonight.
Yeah, Donnie Schatz now trying to figure out which corner of the house will proudly display that big 5-foot trophy. And already, I guarantee you, there's 130 drivers who are thinking about next year. It'll be their year.
It's always next year at this point. That's all they can do. Just let him enjoy this moment and think about next year for the rest.
So they got a whole nother season of hot lapping just to get ready for the Nationals, don't they?
Absolutely. That's what a lot of drivers will tell you. That's all hot laps leading up to this event.
We talked about the passion, the pressure, and the undeniable determination that it takes to win at the Knoxville Nationals, and it was shown on so many levels and so many fronts here tonight, to the point that it came down to an incredibly heated family feud. But when it was all said and done, Donnie Schatz was the best sprint car driver in Iowa over 4 pressure-packed days in a town of 8,000 people. For Tony Bachhoven and Dave Argabright and my pal Brad Doty, I'm Ralph Shaheen. Thanks for joining us live on Speed for the 46th Annual Super Clean Knoxville Nationals presented by the Midwest Ford Dealers, where Donnie Schatz has finally achieved his dream of winning the Nationals.